Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass the room, I can hear a faint sound, but can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Please don't let this be what I think it is. Is she crying? Oh, there we go. It's this. At least we can start to... Hey, Amanda. The crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strained. She sniffles. Oh, I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. Oh dear. That's even worse than last time. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of the bed and he's hugged up against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. No, now it's this. Even if she gets angry, we gotta be like, alright, we gotta force our way through, like, the defiance of not wanting to talk about it and actually get to the root of the problem. But she's gonna be fucking pissed at me, so we have to prepare for that. Mentally prepare myself for that. I don't like it, but, you know, we gotta be a good dad. We gotta fucking... I know you're gonna get pissed. I know. Something must have... No! We have to put... Amanda, get out. Yeah, she's pissed. Okay. But we've put ourselves forwards. That's what counts. I quickly leave her room and shut the door behind me. Once the door closes, I can hear her crying again. Wow. Why is her so upset? She seemed fine earlier. She's usually so open with me. Did I do something wrong? Is she mad at me? I guess if she wasn't before, she definitely is now. I can't even remember the last time she snapped at me like that. I have a hard time falling asleep. When I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. It's alright, we can do this. It'll all work out. We just gotta be there. That's all we gotta do. Being a parent is stressful. I never want to be a fucking parent. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Where the fuck's my mouse? There it is. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her. I doubt it. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. Oh, jeez. She drops a frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look... Alright. That situation doesn't usually extend to them being pissed at you in the morning. At least it never did for me. Like, being a child to a parent. Like, I wasn't... whatever. So, anything big going on at school today? No. Oh, go. Do you need a ride to school? No. Want some coffee? No. Amanda pulls the toaster lever up and takes a still freezer-burned waffle out before it's finished cooking. I have to go. Amanda picks up a bag and storms out. That was fucking loud. Okay. I haven't seen it act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I sit back at the kitchen table and look at a picture of Amanda and I hanging down on a wall. In it, I'm teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knee, she would get up and try it again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. As I put the bike away, she just stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her for ice cream and it was like nothing even happened. After giving it a bit of thought, I decided that if I force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse. But I have an idea. I start rummaging around for ingredients. I hear Amanda walk in the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline to her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin. What? Can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence. Yeah. I wanted to say sorry about last night. That's good. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Dad, So just... whatever it is, and you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, know that you have Dad in your corner who wants you to be happy. Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak a language we both understand. Fucking, there's a fly. Piss off. I pull a cake out of the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting is set by now. Ta-da! Dad. It took me... Oh, don't... Oh, I just had a horrible thought. What if it's a weight thing? What if it's like anorexia or something? Oh, that's gonna... Oh, no, please. Oh, please don't be that. Please let this just work. Don't let it be anorexia, please. Oh, no. It took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad and had to start over, and this is beautiful. It's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big old hug. I grab some plates and forks and serves up some delicious cake. So, it's really stupid. Good, I don't think it's what I feared. I'm glad, because that would have been heartbreaking if it's like, I made you a cake, and she's like, I don't fucking want it! And you're like, no. So it's really stupid. What is? This whole thing. I know I've been really weird lately, and there's just... I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart. I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes? I guess I should start from the top. So you know how Emerald's going to that fancy art school in California, right? Emerald. Shit! Which one is Emerald? Tits. Well, I know the one who puked in Dead Gotham Beyond is Amanda. I think Emerald is the best friend.
Yeah.
Yes! Haha! You got it. Wow, proud of you. Anyways, ever since she got the... Bearing in mind it's not canon that I stood there for like a minute trying to remember. Anyways, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know? And she's been spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P. I just thought it was all in my head for a while, but then I found out from Rosie M. that both of the Emmas, Grace and Noah, all went up to a party at Mackenzie F's on the same night. They all told me they were busy studying for the Calc AB final. Yikes. So, another important piece of information is, God, this is embarrassing. I have crush on Noah. Fucking knew it. That's the thing. What? Whoa. I had no idea. Didn't know that. Okay. You're a bad liar. So are you! I learned from the worst. Burn. Anyway, so the only person I told about the crush was MRR, and she promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them about the party things. I didn't want to start drama, so I just keep quiet and keep going about my business. And then one day I invite everybody out to get nachos at the mall, and after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than 60 seconds, they all say they're busy, like simultaneously. So I tell them, never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, right? But we were out of chips, and I really wanted nachos. Totally understandable.
Dad.
So I go to the mall anyway, I get to the food court, and who do I see there but Grace, Emma P, MRR, and Noah all hanging out together and eating nachos without me. What? It gets better. I'm standing by the escalators watching them, and I realize that Noah has his arm around... Oh no. But then they kiss! Then they did the smooch! Yeah, that would upset anyone. Actually, that's quite understandable. No! Yes, I know. So I storm over there, I'm like... Fuck! And Grace drops a nacho on her shirt because of course she does, and Emra just like glares at me because she's a bitch. Grace. Nothing is coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the... Did she poop the bed too? Gossipy one? I know!
Oh.
Grace is the one nobody really likes. Alright, guess that's me now. But anyway, nobody will say anything. I'm just like, you guys suck. Which I realize is not the most eloquent thing to say, but I was very angry and really embarrassed, and I just wanted to get out of there. So I left. Without nachos, I might add, which only further contributed to this shitty day, and then immediately drafted a super long text group to the chat, asked why the fuck, what is wrong with you people? And I wrote another one to Emra asking how long the Noah thing's been going on, and... Sorry, I know that's a lot, you're still following, trust... Amanda. I don't mean to brag. Again, it's... Well, actually, you know what? It's something I would want to brag about, because it's a genuinely good thing. But I have been listening to people tell me about their problems for fucking years. So many people. Especially my girlfriend, who I've known since we were both, like, 15. And she has ranted to me and told me about any problems she's been having for about 8 years. And they are all as long and complicated and confusing as this one. I have experience. I am still following, don't worry. Admittedly, MRR and Emma P. MRR is the close friend. I'm remembering that now. But I have experience with this, okay? I can follow. It's not a big deal. Watch it now, pose a question I don't fucking know the answer to. What did MRR say? Oh, okay. Get a load of this. MRR says, you know what? Let me just read it to you. MRR. Amanda pulls out her phone and reads, word for word, an arduously long string of text messages. Can you believe that? I cannot believe that. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, do I not understand what she's talking about. This is all beyond me, but I'm trying my hardest to be supportive.
Oh.
They were dating in secret for, like, months. So I told her that she's being a real terrible friend, and she's like, well, stop it! And I was like, okay. And then she left me on read. And then, wait, left me on read? What's that? I know what that is. Oh, like, she saw my message and didn't reply, and I know because there are read receipts. I don't know what read receipts are, but I'm just gonna nod and pretend I understand. Gotcha. So while this is all happening, I'm talking to MP about how mad I am, because at least she's being kind of reasonable, and I'm venting to her about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. And out of nowhere, Noah texts me and is like, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And he says that MP sent screenshots of everything I told her to the group chat I got kicked out of. Alright, I think you lost me at screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad. There's so much more, but honestly, it's all just really stupid teenage stuff. Bottom line is that everybody dropped me. Half my grey hates me, and now I have no friends. Amanda, I'm so sorry. I almost expected it from everybody else, but Emira's been there since Mom died, and I can't believe she would just stab me in the back. I'm not even that mad that she's saying no, I'm just upset that she lied to me about it for so long. Amanda stabs at the remnants of her cake. I gotta take it back, I'm kinda mad she's saying no. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everyone just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. And as mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them, Dad. Amanda looks so dejected, I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help? Anyways, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip. Wow. I know it's pretty dumb. It's not dumb. It's not dumb. That's not a stupid thing to be upset over. Rejection, both on an individual level and on a group level, social rejection in general, causes physical pain. Not, well, physical pain is a weird way to describe it, but your pain receptors actually respond to genuine rejection. Like, from just general social rejection. They even did an experiment where they had a black kid, and it was like a three-way game where you click a button and you throw a ball to another person, right? And this kid was told that the other two members were fucking KKK, bigots, racists, assholes. Like, this kid should hate him. And like, God knows I'm white and I'd hate him too. But, like, this kid should hate him. And in this game, the two, I don't think they were real KKK members, but this was the study. And the two members would just pass the ball to each other and didn't pass it to this kid. And despite the fact that he had no reason to care, he has no reason to care about them or anything, and he would probably hate them, a response came from his pain receptors. Like, they had him hooked up and everything. A response came from his pain receptors because no matter who it is, or how much you care or don't care about them, social and general rejection is painful. It's actually physically painful. So, to summarize this incredibly long-winded anecdote, no, it's not a stupid thing to be upset over because it would cause you physical pain. On multiple levels. I would, if this happened to me right now, I'd be really, like, I mean, as an adult, you kind of have a better capacity to just sort of say, well, fuck off, and you move past it. But I would still be upset. Absolutely. Amanda, your feelings are real. Yeah, don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings. I guess. Unless you've secretly been a robot who's been approximating human feelings this whole time, then you should feel bad. Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long time ago. But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. Real friends don't do that. When you get older, you start realizing the sort of people you want to associate yourself with. Do you really want to surround yourself with people who would do something like that to their friend? It takes a lot of work to find and maintain meaningful relationships. It took me a long time to figure that out myself, and I wish I had learned it sooner. If the other person isn't putting the effort in to show you how much they care, it's not worth it. You're not beholden to being their friend. Ultimately, I think this says way more about their character than it does about yours, because you're amazing, and if they can't see that, well, that's their problem. I'll keep that in mind. Nailed it! That was actually a really good message. All of you watching should take that to heart if you're having any problems with your relationships with other people. Because, more stories! When I was younger, like, I'd say late teenage years, and like, we all had a big group of friends in town that we all used to hang out and shit, But it wasn't until many years later that I realised that the majority of those people weren't really close with. I didn't really talk to a lot of them, honestly. But because I had there was a fuck ton of people I hung around with, I was like, I'm doing good socially because I have lots of friends. But that's not really how it works. If I'd gone to any of them about anything, there's a good fucking chance it would have shown up, like everyone else would have known about it within a short amount of time. The point is, definitely, as you get older, your friend group starts to get smaller, and that's a good thing. Because those are the people you want to keep around. It doesn't always work that way. Even in this smaller group, you're still going to be occasions where you have a friend who just fucking fucks up on you and is an absolute cock dressing. But that's life. In the end, as you get older and older, the meaningful relationships will stay. And that's the ones you happily stick out with. And those are the ones who you get drunk with and play video games. Because that shit's rad. I'll keep that in mind. I looked down at the table. Did we just eat that whole cake? Yes, we did just eat that whole cake. Well, good talk. Amanda gets up to go to her room. Before she closes her door, she turns around. Hey, Pops? Yes. Thank you. Yeah! You're always welcome. Love you, Amanda.
I love you too, Dad.
Aww. Aww. I love you. Aww. That was great. See, I know there's multiple endings.
You've got dads.
And just from the achievements, I know there's a good dad ending. And I want to get the good dad ending because as cool as Matt is, my favourite person in this game is Amanda. So I want to be good dad. But I don't know how to do it. And I'm worried that if I, like, finish the relationship arc with Matt, and if that's like a different ending and I don't get a good dad ending, because that's what I want. But it's not really a big deal. Anyway, I'll be back in a sec. I want to get some tea. My throat is killing me. Let's commit! Let's do this! Matt's our boy. Matt, he can do it. Put that cereal in my ass, Daddy. Matt and I have spent a lot of time together lately. After we went record shopping for the first time, it sort of became a weekly tradition for us to scope out Vinyl Fantasy 7. Really? You even went with a 7? For new releases. On quieter days, I'll go to the Coffee Spoon just to hang out with him. He's been trying to get me to branch out from my usual black coffee to try new drinks, and they're always delicious. Fuck off, bye. I've been spending so much time with Matt. Carmencita and Amanda have become really close friends. Amanda's taken Carmencita under her wing, teaching her about photography, helping her with homework, and introducing her to music that's not just boy bands. Thank fuck. Well, she did end up taking her to one of those scream, cry, dancing boy concerts so Matt wouldn't have to go. A truly heroic move, and I can tell that Carmencita really looks up to her a lot, so it's great that Amanda's trying to be a good mentor. The open mic night is tonight. Amanda and I busy ourselves getting ready. I try to pick out a nicer outfit than usual and pace around the room. A bunch of really cool bands are going to be playing and I'm excited to see them. I haven't been to a show since the first time Matt and I hung out. We saw Pop. That's hard to live up to. It's weird, ever since Matt played piano— He didn't play piano! He didn't play it! Fuck you! It's weird, ever since Matt played piano for me that one time, which he didn't do, and has never done, I've never been able to convince him to do it again. He's told me that he also plays guitar, drums, and even the trumpet. He still won't play any of them. Someone so passionate about music, it's strange that he doesn't want to actually play it, because it reminds him of his wife. You ready to go, Pops? I can hear Amanda in the hallway as she approaches my room. Yep. Amanda pops her head in and looks me over. She pinches the bridge of her nose. Dad, we talked about this. What? The sandals. They're older than I am. Vintage, some would argue.
Oh.
I thought you threw them out. Amanda, since when did you enroll in the Fashion Police Academy? And when are you going to star in the films?
Huh?
I got kicked out because I was a loose cannon who didn't play by the rules. For example, you're not allowed to mix florals, but you totally can if you have a good eye for colour. You're out of your jurisdiction, rookie. Amanda guards the door until I pick out a better outfit. Stop.
Aww.
Those sandals are going directly into the evidence locker. What's the— It's the trash. Fine, because I'm not wearing fucking sandals. I reluctantly walk over to the trash in the kitchen. These sandals. We've been through a lot together. I should say a few words. You know, there's that old story about the footprints in the sand, and when there was only one pair of footprints, that's when, I was wearing you. Come on, Dad, we gotta go. I've never seen the Coffee Spoons so packed. I spot familiar faces from the pub concert, all sicking, yeah. Just throwing up in their coffees. That's just that kind of party. A couple of people are setting up on stage. I don't see Matt, but I'm sure he's busy in the back. Amanda and Carmencita find each other immediately and do their secret handshake. Some complicated clapping with their hands and a big hug. Adam. I turn to see Hugo sitting at a table with none other than Damien. That's Weird, because those are the two I went on dates with. Fancy seeing you two here. I am, as you know, a dedicated patron of the arts.
Oh.
It's a bit of a tradition between Damien and I now. Matt's open mic nights always seem to bring out the best talent in town.
Huh.
Sometimes it gets a bit odd, even for my admittedly eclectic tastes. You guys see Matt around? Yeah, he was just helping that Pablo kid get some equipment out of his van. Whoa, Vacant Veil is playing a set. What? It's, Witch House. Damien's ears perk. What is that? I don't know. Well, it sounds delightful. Amanda says it isn't. Shame. Alright, I'm gonna go find Matt, see if he needs any help. I head to the back room of the Coffee Spoon where I find Matt going over some last minute show details with Pablo. My dude! Pablo and I share a full-on, sincere bro hug.
Hey.
Glad you can make it, Adam. Wouldn't miss it for the world, man. You guys need any help?
Oh.
I think we're all set. Actually, Pablo, can you remind me what order people are going up in? Well, you got the handsome and unforgettable Vacant Veil opening up the set with a few selections from his new album, Witch Diaries, and then the Third Waves, who are all extremely attractive and could beat me up and I'd still be into it, are playing a 3-person acoustic set. We got a little bit of spoken word in there, a magic act, and then when it looks like we're closing with... Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir! Fuck!
Huh?
No, absolutely not. I remember the ridiculous set this band put on when I opened it for pop. Sometimes when it's quiet, I can still hear the sound of an accordion being violently thrown against the wall over and over. They weren't that bad. No, you don't understand. Last time they played open mic night, they lit their bassist on fire, and the fire marshal had to shut us down. They also refused to pay for their drinks. Yikes.
Wait.
They are not playing tonight. Well, they're outside. All 17 of them.
Oh.
Tell them we're full. Then who's filling their spot? I'll do it! I'll play! What are you doing?
Hey.
What? What would you even do? Smoke on the water, obviously! Stop talking. Close your mouth. The Scumminess Manifesto is making a comeback solo show. It's everything I wanted from this series. I thought you didn't know how to play anymore. You don't know how to play anything anymore! Scar Oh god. Scar comes to you in the hour when you need it most, without fail. Stop being so desperate to please your hot friend, Adam. No, that's what I've based my life around. Is there a keyboard around? Your unending thirst will be your ultimate downfall. Yeah, I have one right here. Then it's settled. Dude, are you sure? No! I'm not! As sure as Scar is generally played with staccato notes on the upbeat. Well, as long as nothing gets set on fire, it can't possibly be worse than Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. Matt grabs me by the shoulders and stares into my eyes.
Hey, yeah.
Thank you, Adam. I owe you big time. I settle back into my seat with Amanda and watch the show start. The house is packed now, with a few people even standing outside to watch. What have I gotten myself into? I feel genuinely nervous personally as well. It's weird. Amanda, I may have made a mistake. Dad, if you bought a new pair of those sandals in hopes I would be okay with you wearing them, I swear. I agreed to pull out my scar.
Whoa!
No.
Whoa!
Absolutely not. I had to help Matt. Dad, I love you, and I support you, but we left Scar behind for a reason. Look, it's either this, or we're in the splash zone for a group of 20 musicians all crying at the same time for the sake of art. And I'm not being hyperbolic about the splash zone thing. They literally hand out ponchos. Somehow, this is the preferable option. I just have to play the thing. Play what thing? You don't know how to play any instruments. Just promise me you'll still love me after this. I promise.